All the pro,
Friday, Saturday, God is out, so kill money with
It is coming with opportunities of business. This area basically has changed all of a sudden. And I want to say that Njokere was just known as a small place that hosted the ASK show. Right now it will be known as a sports city. And I think that is something that we need to celebrate. And we are looking to have Embu as a city as soon as possible. And I want to say and commend the leadership of Embu County led by Her Excellency, because we have been pushing hard. And we can see we have a very supportive government. I want to single out the Ministry of Interior led by our PS here that have always been welcoming us when we go to knock doors. And on top of that, we are looking forward to ensure that we give them 100% cooperation so that we can be able to get these things done by June. And we are also looking forward to this place even hosting, because Kenya is actually bidding to host the African Cup of Nations. We want to have African Cup of Nations being hosted here. It will be a very good thing for our sporting fraternity, and it will be good for business around here. And that means that when it starts, let everybody be ready, let our young people be sober, and if you have never gotten a certificate of good conduct, it's the right time to go get it, because it's important to be ready when the opportunity comes.
We are actually going to be doing a stadium from scratch, and that means a lot of work. We are looking at a stadium that can seat at least 20,000 people, a stadium that can accommodate up to 5,000 cars. So it's going to be a lot of work. But if you look at the team that I've come with, and the governor has been kind enough to take us through the list, it includes everybody from across the entire spectrum of government, whether it's roads, we have the PS in charge of roads, we have the PS in charge of transport, we have the PS in charge of defense, we have the PS in charge of culture, we have the PS in charge of ICT, we have the PS in charge of broadcasting, we have the PS in charge of works, public works, we have the PS in charge of environment and climate change, and we also have other senior government officers who have joined us as part of this team. Literally, there is nothing in terms of readiness for the celebrations. And what we will be doing within the next 4 to 4.5 months is to ensure that these grounds, the Njukiri grounds, are ready to host the national celebrations. We have 4.5 months to get this deal. So we'll be very tight on timelines, but the team that we have assembled is up to the task.
How much are you spending?
I've indicated we are going into a meeting after this, and in that meeting we'll be able to thrash out the finer details in terms of the costs that are involved, but we are going to use the relationship that we have in terms of working as one government, a multi-agency approach across all the various sectors of government, both at the national and at the county level, so that then we ensure that the cost is at a minimum.
The purpose for this visit, it's also just a follow-up meeting and the high delegation meeting of the top officers who are going to be very key in making sure that the 1st of June is actualized right here in Embu County, as we've been reporting to you in the past. And this is as a follow-up to the technical team that visited here. You are all aware we were here sometime in December. We had 3 visits in December, and then we had the CS Sports Honorable Ababu Namwamba last week. He was here again, and today now we have the high-level delegation from the various ministries that have come to do a needs assessment and to agree on how we move forward, because the time is also a challenge. We have a very short time to achieve a lot, and that's why we are here.